very fine good evening. Such a pleasant evening to invite all my English viewers to the channel, to my channel T-90. This is actual concept. This is actual hypothesis. It does not have any scientific evidence. It does not have any historical evidence. But somewhere I am deeply, very much convinced by the fact that whatever I discovered before the past 3 months seems to be the most convincing answer. What I have learned, what I have visioned. So before I state about my concept, I'm going to take you 3 months before to what I experienced. So one fine evening, some 3 months before, I was just sitting on top of my home terrace at Chennai. I have played in the terrace a lot of times. I have wandered, I have played, I have run, I have studied, I have learned. I have even slept on the terrace a lot of number of days. But that was only the first day which I saw something very unique and which I interpreted in a different way, which an idea which has never thought to me, just like an apple which fell down from the tree. How Isaac Newton discovered the gravity. It seems to me whatever I saw that day seems to be most convincing theory from my end. Now I'm going to say what actually I saw on the day from the top of my home terrace. I saw a mountain, okay. Nearby that mountain there were lots of buildings, but one building had actually a very unique and interesting and intriguing architecture. Something a unique thought, something a unique kind of an idea which actually got seeded into my mind. Now I wanted to experiment that theory. You know what I did? Once that evening ended, I went down to my home. I took a piece of paper. I did draw a natural scenery in a paper. Though I'm not a good drawer, but I had a basic level of understanding of how a natural scenery will be. I divided the paper in a pencil with a straight line, and I drew mountains. And in between the mountains, I drew sun. On top of it, I drew birds, and I still divided the paper into 3/4. And I made sure that I drew an home. Once I drew the home, it was even more shocking to me that whatever I saw seems to be so surprising to my end. It seems like I was walking on the right track, but I just didn't want to stop with what I learned. I just want to check whatever which got seeded into me with my others, with my friends, with my family, with my acquaintances, with my office colleagues and everybody. And I actually asked them to draw a natural scenery with just two conditions. One, I just stated them that they should have a mountain and a home. It can be how beautiful and wonderful a scenic beauty they can draw. It can be pencil shade, it can be watercolor, it can be acrylic and anything. But all I asked those people were just two conditions. It should contain a mountain, it should contain a home. To my surprise, I was even more shocked to find what these people drew and how close my drawing was. Though the drawings were all of different styles, and these all drawings had two things in common. Every drawing across the people who helped me draw had two things in common. One was the mountain, one was the home. Now I'm going to show you what these people drew and like how I interpreted what I saw in that day's terrace. These are all the drawings which actually my family and my friends helped me draw and they gave me. Now look at the similarities what these people have drawn. Let's start with this picture. Okay, this home has a particular symbol of triangle. The mountain is even depicted in the way of a triangle. Similarly, next to this is a hut which actually has an ending like a triangle. Similarly, the mountain is drawn in a triangle. If you look into this, the home is actually drawn with a triangle, and the mountain it still has a triangle. So all the drawings we have seen here actually has the two things which is actually quite common. The mountain and the home, and all the homes have something common. This actually literally blown my mind. You know why? Somewhere deep down, when I saw it as a triangle, somewhere it has been seeded into human minds that when you draw a home, it has to have a triangle. Now it seems to be even more convincing. Now I wanted to take this to a further level. Now I asked I took a survey with the people of my friends, families, and I actually gave them three options if they have to choose a vacation between these three places. One was beach, one was a number two was a hill station, number three was an historical places. 80% of the people preferred hill stations over a beach or hill stations over historical places. Now, somewhere I feel like whatever I discovered that day, whatever I felt that day seems to be in the right way. Because I feel like somewhere mountain seems to be our home. This has been somehow seeded into our drawings or paintings. When we represent a home in a drawing, we draw in the way of triangle just like a mountain. Now I feel like, yes, make this hypothesis even more stronger. I stumbled upon a concept called the landscape history. This is actually an interesting piece of study which the archaeological and the anthropological departments are doing. Now, let me give a little bit of example of how this landscape history has been done by the archaeological and anthropological team. Now, this anthropology and archaeological team survey lands leaving the oceans by thousand acres. This is for an example I'm saying. Now they are surveying every thousand acres of land, leaving beach. When they keep on surveying this thousand acres of, they are finding our ancestors, our prehistoric human skeletons on part of the rivers like Indus Valley civilization, Nile civilization. It seems to be like they are finding number of skeletons from these river flooded civilizations. Now they are tracing this thousand acres. Then these 1,000 acres of land has to have mountains, right? To their surprise, it seems that they have discovered more number of skeletons. Our prehistoric human skeletons has been discovered most number in caves, which is in mountains, than in the plain surfaces. What makes this theory even more stronger of this landscape history is that these people are so convinced that somehow before civilization has started, these people have traveled down from mountains. Before our prehistoric humans like Cro-Magnons, Homo habilis, Homo ergastus, like these kinds of prehistoric ancient humans has been living at mountains. Somehow, once they came down from mountains, they started agriculture. That's when the environment has actually started changing. The first concept of landscape is that when humans literally came down from mountains, when they started agriculture, the environment actually is starting to. Just wanted to conclude my hypothesis. My theory is stating that mountain seems to be our ancestors' home. Somewhere it has been deeply ingrained, somewhere it has been deeply seeded into our minds, our modern minds, that home is being represented as a triangle. Let me say this as my humble request. When you go next time to hill stations like Ooty, Kodaikanal or Coorg, please do not throw away your waste. Please do not throw away your alcoholic bottles. You are shattered into the walls, shattered into trees, and please do not deforest the natural reserves. Because we don't have a planet B, because we don't have another Earth for us to survey. All we can do is that though we may not be able to stop the global warming, though we may not be able to avoid the ozone layers, we may be able to at least a little bit of prolong our next generation to a little bit of time, little bit of 50 years of time, little bit of 10 years or whatever. So respect nature, love it, nurture it, protect it, and until next time with some other fascinating topic, launching off T-90.